Hi, welcome to Crafty Little Things. I'm Andrea. It's Friday, so it's update day. I just thought I'd show you the rest of the flowers that I'm sending to the lovely Louise, who put out an appeal on Instagram for people to send her flowers to help her with her crocheted themed wedding mailbox. I've already made a load of roses that I think I've shown you, and this is another pile that's going to go in with that, and now it's ready to send at last. I've got an address of a friend of hers to send to. I can understand why she doesn't want to give her own address, but if you do want to help, I think there's still time to help. And you can, I've made some lovely little puff flowers here. They're not all perfect, but I don't think she's going to mind. I've made lots of different coloured puff flowers. I've made some sort of loose flowers like this, which would look nice sort of behind the puff flowers even. It'd give them another dimension. And also these would look nice behind the rose type I made. This is one of the sort of rose type that I made. And if you were to pop a nice different colour behind that, it just give it a new dimension. So yeah, so they're all those ready to go to her. So I'll pop them in that bag there. They'll be all going in the post this week at last. Another thing I've grabbed this week, which I am loving, and I've lost one of, was these edging dies. I saw somebody use them on, or use one, I think it was this. The one that I saw used is the one that I appear to have lost. It's this one here that I saw used, and it looks absolutely gorgeous on a card. So I will be, actually there's going to be two videos today. There's going to be my sort of catch up, and then there's going to be a how to. So I'm going to show how to use these kind of dies as well. So that's those. And then the main part of today is, you know, Fridays are my review, haul, how-to day. So my main part is a wool haul or yarn haul from Marriner yarns. Now anybody who knows me knows that I love Marriner yarns. They're such good value. I have had a little bit of a disaster with one of my yarn balls, as you can see. Now if I can, I'll insert a clip to show what happened here. I probably won't be able to, but this was the result of me making some little beanies and making the mistake of leaving my yarn on the arm of the sofa, and when I went back into the living room, the dogs had had a real good time. So if you want to buy a dog toy that keeps your dogs occupied for hours, a ball of yarn is a really good investment, because that was only £1, but I can still use it. I'll wash it when it's made up. I don't think they've dribbled on it or anything. So anyway, that is a soft baby yarn, and it's such a gorgeous colour, but I'm going to show you the rest of them anyway. But before I do that, Aldi have got a yarn event on this week. Aldi, for anybody who's not in the UK, or it's not just in the UK, I don't think, is a discount supermarket, and they have different sort of themed events going on, and this week is a yarn event. But I picked up these scissors. I never actually bought any of the yarn, because if I buy any more, I'm gonna be overrun. One of the reasons we did the Ben's Beanies project, and if you're not sure what Ben's Beanies is, I will be telling you about it a bit more about it in a minute. But one of the reasons we did the Ben's Beanies project, well, I came up with the idea, was to use up some excess yarn that I've got stashed. And what I've done is I've just bought more, so you know what it's like. But these scissors were in Aldi, and they were £2.99 for both pairs. They came in a pack together, and do you know what? It's not just the scissors that I was impressed by, it was the way they were packed, because they had like the plastic blister packing, and I thought, oh, you know, like it takes you an hour and a half to get into it, and you rip your hands to shreds doing so. This handle, or one of these handles, was sticking out of the side. It wasn't like fully encased. So all you did was just pull it out. I was amazed. It was the easiest thing, and it used less plastic, so I was quite impressed by that. But these scissors, they're stainless steel. They're so crafty. There's a nice little thing on them there, on the logo on the blade. They're soft, soft touch. Now I won't say they're softer than these, which are my usual paper crafting big scissors, and these are titanium, whereas these are stainless steel. But these feel a little bit more, they're not as chunky, and they're not covered in glue, which is the best thing about them, because those ones are. But this small pair are really cute, and they're cut right to the end. They're sharp right to the end, and they sort of bevel in at the end as well. So you can really get, you know, a really precise cut. If you get your medium inside, you can get a really precise cut with those. So yeah, £2.99 for 2 pairs. That is an absolute bargain. That was from Aldi. Right, now we're going to get on to Marriners, and then I'm going to talk about the Ben's Beanie project. I might even do a separate video about Ben's Beanies, because there's a lot to tell you. Right, so from Marriners, I'm going to have to try and remember prices here, because I haven't got the bill. Nana, yeah. Can you find the original bag that this is it in the living room still? It might still have the original receipt in. Right, so first of all, I got some of this lovely Super Soft Baby DK. It's acrylic, and it's 100 grams, and it's, I think it's £1. Just a minute, let me just check on the thing. It's £1.25, and it is really, really lovely and soft. What I love about this is that it comes in like the pastel colours, or it comes in these more sort of modern, funky brights. So that bundle I showed you earlier, that's from the pastel range, and then this is from the brights range. And if you bundle them together, I think you get 10 for £10 or something. So you save, you get them for £1 a ball. So I quite love this lovely sort of fondant pink colour. And there's these are the colours I went for anyway. Then there's the mint, sort of a minty green, which is from the lights range. And then there's this one, which is a blue one, a bluey green one from the sort of more modern, darker shades range, brights range. And I just loved those. I think they're really cute and just a little bit different. This one I've bought to make lots of beanies out of for premature babies. So I just thought it's nicer than just a boring white one, and there's nothing wrong with a white one. It's just nice to move away from white sometimes, babies, and they'll be okay for boys and girls. So that's why I went with that one. But then again, I think that would be okay for boys and girls as well. And you'd be able to spot your baby a mile off, wouldn't you, wearing that hat? So, yeah, so I thought that was really nice. And for £1.25, you can't go wrong. So I've got a few of those. Then I've got this lovely new shade in the double knit, and I can't remember what it's called. Hang on a minute, it'll tell me. I think this is... is that the Love It shade? Can't remember. Is that the Blue Mist? That might be the Blue Mist in the DK. Again, that's £1 for 100 grams. That is really soft. That's nearly as soft as the baby stuff. In fact, it probably is. So that's gorgeous. And then I've got this gorgeous, look at that, a gorgeous vibrant lime green colour. I've been using Marriner's yarns for a long time, and I can really say that the quality has improved so much, and the colour range has expanded so much. I've doubled up on loads of these, so that's why I'm faffing. Then the Metro range, I'll move these down a bit. I got some of the Metro, look at that. That is gorgeous. I mean, that's going to really make a gorgeous hat. The Metros are £1.50, and I got Steel Grey, Caspian and Safari. I think they come in, I'm not sure if that's the only 3 colours they come in, but I think there is another one. So this is the Steel Grey, I would have thought. That's Safari and this is Caspian. So that's the blue. And look at that, lovely shades in there. And this is so soft. And this is a double knit. And like I said, this is £1.50 for 100 grams. It is really soft because the ball feels much bigger than these other ones, even though they're meant to be soft ones. So, but that's going to really, that's going to knit up into a lovely hat, isn't it? Really simply. And I think sometimes when you've got a bit of variation in the colour, it stops them from looking grubby quick. And if you're doing them for homeless people, I suppose that's an important thing because they can't be washing them every 5 minutes. And then I'd used a twister yarn for a hat and I'd absolutely lost my mind over it because it was absolutely gorgeous. So I got some more twisters. I got the blue and I got the red and I got the black. Again, fabulous for hats. This is going to be great for Christmassy themed things. This has got they haven't just got one shade of blue in them. They've got or whatever colour it is. They've got red and a pink and a paler pink, really. It's more than a white, but it's so lovely. It's sort of candy cane-ish. So I got those, and I got another double knit. This is a new colour. This is, I think this is the Lovett colour, and it's really lovely. It's like a really muted green. And then finally, the last one I got was the violet, because you can't go wrong with a bit of purple, can you? And again, purple can be a male or a female colour, really. So it's quite versatile. So yeah, so I didn't get just one of all of these. I got several, and some of these will be going out as giveaways. In fact, most of them will be going out as giveaways to people who took part in the Ben's Beanies challenge. We had a speed challenge on last Saturday, and it was really good fun, and we had the fastest time for knitting, the fastest time for sewing and for crocheting, and then there was an extra prize, just a random prize for everyone who took part. So that's that. So that's my haul for this week, and then like I said, I'm going to do an extra video where I'm just going to update on what's going on with Ben's Beanies, because lots has been happening, and so I'm going to make a separate video on that. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. I'll put links to Marriner below. They don't have a hugely vast range, and they don't stock other people's yarns, so it's easy to find these just by clicking on the yarn button at the top.